Hi, this is Randy from Fried Eggs Golf, and welcome to Over Easy. Now, I want to start out this week's episode by reminding you of last year when I first started selling my t-shirts, and I made a promise that I would donate $5 from every t-shirt sold to the First Tee Foundation. Dear Mr. Whoop Whoop, on behalf of the First Tee of Indiana, I would like to thank you for your recent donation of $355. I know I've said it before, but I want to thank each and every one of you that made that donation possible, because not only does it mean a lot to me, but it means a lot to the First Tee Foundation. And I do want to let you know that that donation has made its way full circle back to the channel, because I actually registered my girls into the First Tee Foundation this year. They had an amazing time. It's just a cool way for kids to learn the game with other kids. They make it fun, they make it enjoyable, and it's just a really cool program. Now, while we're on that vein of purchasing merchandise from FriedEggsGolf.com, I do want to introduce to you two new products that I put on the website. They are the Fried Eggs Golf hats. Now, unfortunately, with these hats, I can't donate $5 per hat, because then I would only make negative $4. But in all seriousness, this one's really for you guys. I made these hats because I know a lot of you, you don't want to wear the t-shirts out on the golf course, and I completely understand that, even though they're totally awesome. But I figure this is a way that you can wear fried eggs and share it out on the golf course and not feel like a total sleaze by wearing a t-shirt. But they have the fried embroidered on the front. They are fitted. They come in small, medium size, large, extra large, and they are the stretch flex fit. So they have the eggs there on the back, which is probably my favorite part. But anyway, if you want to check them out, FriedEggsGolf.com. Okay, and finally we make our way into the meat of the segment, which is I sold my one wheel. Now, I realize that this may shock some of you, considering how much I promoted and talked about and endorsed the one wheel. I mean, heck, I wrote a rap song about it.
Yeah, this one goes out to One Wheel.
And I'm sure some of you are like, Randy, why would you sell the one wheel? The one wheel was awesome. We loved the one wheel. I love the one wheel too, but unfortunately, I didn't love it enough to look like a piece of white trash. Let me explain. When I moved into my house, there was a riding lawnmower in my back garage. And I was like, sweet, free lawnmower. Well, it hadn't run in a long time, and I don't know if the guy ever changed the oil in it that left it here. But anyway, it worked fine for about a year. Started to hear some knocking, and then the next thing I know, I'm mowing my yard and the piston punches through the side of the engine. For those of you who don't know much about engines, that's bad. So I had to buy a new lawnmower, but in order to do so, I had to sell my one wheel first. It kind of stung a little bit at first, but then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, why did I buy this thing? Because even though it's a blast to ride, don't get me wrong, it is so much fun to ride around. It's kind of fun to play golf on. I've kind of explained that in past videos, why it doesn't work so well. Put that aside, just riding it around is a total blast, and I enjoyed every single moment of it. And yeah, I'm probably gonna miss it a little bit, but it doesn't change the fact that I paid $1,400 for that thing just to ride it around my yard. And I totally deluded myself into thinking that I was going to use the one wheel to do course vlogs, but then if you think about it, you have a fully loaded golf bag on your back, you have your camera equipment in your hand as you're riding around on something that at any moment could try to kill you, and you fall down, you crush your camera, you break your clubs, and it just wasn't worth that risk. When it came time to actually list the one wheel for sale, yeah, I had some second thoughts, and I was like, I don't know if I really want to sell this thing or not, but then I actually thought, why did I buy this to begin with? And the only thing that I could come up with is because I wrote a rap song and I wanted to make a music video about it. And you kind of need a one wheel to do that. So I paid $1,400 to make one wheel a free advertisement that they never shared. That sounds depressing when you say it out loud. So the one wheel is gone. If you subscribe to this channel because of the one wheel content, please feel free to write Future Motion, who makes the one wheel, and say, hey, Randy from Fried Eggs Golf needs a one wheel. And so does Scuba Steve. I want to wrap up this week's episode by talking about the Open Championship, which is a pretty big golf event that's going on right now. But let's make some predictions, right? I've been doing this channel for over 3 years now, and out of all those major championships I have made predictions, I have guessed one correctly. And it's just so hard now. There's so much talent out there and the field is so deep. Like 10 years ago, there were like 4 people that could win a major and 3 of those were Tiger. As much as I would love to see Phil Mickelson or Tiger Woods bring home the claret jug, I think that the winner of the Open Championship at Carnoustie is a first-time major champion. And if I had to put my money on someone, I think it would be Tommy Fleetwood. I think Tommy Fleetwood wins the Open Championship in 2018. The guy is due. He's way too talented to not already have a major championship under his belt. I think this is his time. I think Tommy Fleetwood wins the 2018 Open Championship. Just in case I upload this video after the Open Championship starts, which is a very real possibility considering how late it is, I do want to let you know that this prediction is on the up and up. Right now it is 4:59 in Edinburgh. Focus. So that wraps up this week's episode of Over Easy. If you do want to purchase a Fried Eggs Golf hat, please go to friedeggsgolf.com and know that your money's going to go towards my new one wheel probably. Also, don't forget to put down in the comment section below who you think wins the Open Championship, what score they shoot. Hopefully it's a great event, and we'll see who brings home the claret jug. Hopefully it's Tommy Fleetwood. So thank you guys as always for watching. Please thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Well, that was kind of cool, me pointing.
Oh, so glad I didn't stop recording yet.